The weak flow of water coming from the end of the blue plastic pipe indicates that the system is not operating properly and needs improvement for more efficient use. With just a water valve and a short piece of PVC pipe, this simple yet fascinating DIY project can be created. By making a few easy modifications to the pipe and connecting it to the valve, a practical and highly useful solution will gradually be revealed. The operator carefully aligns the connection points between the two components to determine the appropriate length for the assembly process later on. After completing the measurement step, attention is then turned to the water valve. Using a specialized heat gun, the operator carefully heats the PVC pipe at the previously calculated location to form threads. Each step is carried out slowly and with great precision to ensure that the threaded grooves are properly sized, cleanly formed, and do not compromise the structural integrity of the PVC pipe. This is an important stage in preparing for the next assembly process, paving the way for a simple yet highly practical improvement idea. After completing the measurements and accurately determining the section to be processed, the operator places the pipe into a bench vise and tightens it carefully. Each step is carried out with precision to ensure that the pipe is firmly secured and remains stable throughout the following procedures. Securing the pipe in the vise not only improves accuracy during the operation, but also enhances safety for the operator. With the pipe firmly fixed in place, attention turns to the next stage. The operator uses a heat gun to warm the pipe to an appropriate temperature, preparing it for further modification. Once the pipe has been heated sufficiently, the operator gently inserts the end of an electrical wire and carefully adjusts its position, wrapping the wire around the pipe to create a spiral groove pattern. The wire gradually advances along the pipe under the operator's careful control. Every movement is performed slowly and precisely to ensure that the wire follows the predetermined path. This is an important step, as it helps create the desired structure and supports the assembly and completion of the system in the subsequent stages. After completing the heating and shaping process of the connector, the operator carefully inspects the entire surface of the newly fabricated section. The edges of the connector are examined closely to ensure that the desired shape has been achieved and that there are no cracks, deformations, or dimensional inaccuracies that could affect the assembly process. Once the connector has been confirmed to meet the required specifications, the next step is to perform a test fitting of the water valve onto the PVC pipe body. The valve is positioned gently and accurately at the connection point to verify compatibility between the two components. During the assembly process, PTFE thread seal tape is wrapped around the PVC pipe threads to create a watertight seal between the valve and the pipe. The valve is then rotated and adjusted several times to ensure a tight and secure connection, preventing leaks during future use. The results show that the valve fits perfectly onto the newly formed connector, demonstrating that the machining dimensions are accurate and suitable for the intended application. This inspection and test fitting procedure is a crucial step, as it helps identify any potential issues early on before proceeding to the final assembly and completion of the system. After completing the assembly of the main components, the operator proceeds to adjust the position of each part to ensure accurate alignment and stable operation. The joints and connections are tightened using appropriate tools. The tightening process is carried out gradually, evenly, and with the correct amount of force to prevent misalignment or damage to the components during use. Once all parts have been securely fastened, the assembly becomes stable and reliable. After completing the final finishing steps, the entire device reaches a ready-to-use condition, featuring a sturdy structure, a neat appearance, and the ability to effectively meet operational requirements. After completing the entire assembly process, the operator carefully inspects the device to ensure that all components are correctly connected and functioning according to the original design. Each connection point is thoroughly examined to identify and correct any possible misalignments. All joints, threaded fittings, and contact points between components are checked to ensure a tight, secure, and safe assembly during operation. Once the device is confirmed to be fully assembled, a practical test is carried out by turning on the water supply to evaluate its performance. Water quickly flows through the system and is discharged from the valve outlet in the intended direction. Observation shows that the water stream is steady, consistent, and free from leaks at all connection points. The test results confirm that the device operates normally and meets all technical requirements. The assembly process has successfully produced a useful device that is ready for practical use. If you find this project helpful, please leave a comment below and share your thoughts.